Okay, this is your booster shot for the Daily Dose on January 20. Welcome to American Reversion. I got done with the main one today, and I had run out of time to get this one last one in. And I had to get it in because I've already put something up over on the Patreon channel that is the whole video that this refers to. And so I want to talk about this. This is now I want first off I want to preface this by saying that I am not making fun of anyone here, and I have great empathy for people and their own issues, as I'm sure you do. But of course, here in American Reversion, we are concerned and we talk about some of the things that are driving this country into a stinking mess and how to get back with it. So here's something off the Daily Wire. Kelly sent me this. And for those of you who are new, who don't know me from Integrative Preparedness and may be new here, Kelly's my wife. She's not my producer, but she gives me a whole lot of good information and a lot of good resources. So here from the Daily Wire, Dr. Phil Aftermath says LGBT activists, I think there should be a Q on there, I'm not sure. Activists complain that Matt Walsh gave them nightmares, and Walsh responds. Okay, so I'm just going to read this for a minute, and then I'll direct you over. You can see what everything was. Starts as activists who discussed gender pronouns and the definition of womanhood with the Daily Wire host and author Matt Walsh on an episode of Dr. Phil have taken to Instagram for a little spin. Just before the episode aired, non-binary, I do that because they have it in quotes, I'm not, non-binary activist Addison posted a lengthy Instagram story accusing the Dr. Phil team of tricking Addison and his fellow non-binary activist Ethan to do the show under false pretenses. See, I kind of gave that. I kind of tried to sound British there, didn't I? Instead of pretenses, pretenses. Doesn't that sound pretentious? The post also claims Walsh's pushback, which included asking Addison and Ethan to define the word woman, gave them nightmares and triggered anxiety. Wow. They were, let me see here. About a month ago, Ethan and I guess this is Addison talking. About a month ago, Ethan and I were invited to be guests on the Dr. Phil show to share our stories and discuss pronouns. Started the Instagram story from Addison under the username Break the Binary. We were excited for the opportunity to educate in a safe space. I find that interesting too. Why do certain people always think that they're educating us when they're simply expressing an opinion that many of us find that we don't need to be educated on? But anyway, they wanted to educate us. Okay, what ended up happening was much different than they had discussed with us, and we left feeling attacked by another guest and played by the producers. Since the taping, this is Addison continuing, since the taping, Ethan and I have been experiencing a heightened level of anxiety to the point that we've had numerous nightmares and depression spirals over the last month. I'm not sure what a depression spiral is. I've had nightmares, but they came from bad things, right? You probably have too. Anyway, the interesting thing to me here was that these are people who feel as if they can run our world, right? They can change our world because our world is horrible and it stinks. But through their victimhood, they feel that they have the right to change things. And you know what? It's working. They have changed many things. They have changed so much of our society. And yet, these people who have been able to have such an effect on our society, a little disagreement causes them nightmares and depression spirals. I encourage you, go over, if you're not already over on Patreon, it costs you $1. The link's down here. It helps you be a part of the fight. And I've already put up, it's about 15 minutes. It's their episode on Dr. Phil. And you're going to see what this is about. If you aren't familiar with this big pronoun thing, you might think that it's stupid, and I might agree with you. But it is what is happening in our world today, in our country today. And we don't win it by ignoring it. We win it by meeting it head on. We beat it. We win the argument by meeting it head on, knowing what they're talking about so that we can meet it head on, and then we beat it. That's what we have to do. This nonsense has to stop. So that's it. I will put it up over there. I'll put the link down here to the video over on Patreon, and I'll be interested to hear your comments before and after you watch it. Okay, so you all have a great day. Remember that America needs a reversion, and it needs you to be a part of it. It needs you to be involved, and for you to be involved, you have to know what's going on and be willing to get up and be in the fight. And I know that you will. So you all have a good day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.